Okay, guitar players, this session we're going to be talking about some vocabulary for shape 2. This is going to be the teaching video after I've been through the lessons and all of the rest of it here. In the next video, you'll have your play along. So, the play along element of this we're going to do at 85 BPM. Last week we were doing 80 BPM, so we're just notching the speed up a little bit as we go along as well. Let's get into the actual licks that we're going to look at. So this first one, pretty straightforward, so don't forget we're in shape 2 now for this. So, what we're actually doing here, we are going to be, this is a sort of like a sequenced lick. Then after that we've got a phrasey one, and then finally we've got a bit of a bendy one. There's a bend and a sequence going on here in this one as well actually, so a bit like we did last time. So, first things first, we're just going to be playing straight down the shape and then kind of up. So, if we were to look at the first 2 beats of this, the sequence we're going to play. That's your sequence, okay? Pretty straightforward stuff. We could probably run that together. Shall we do it at 85 right off the bat? Let's see if we can do that. So that would come out as like, and then okay, I think that should be doable for most of you out there. If it's not, use the cog icon in the corner of your screen to slow the video down. But what we're doing here is just getting the sequence under our fingers. So a 1, a 2, a 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to just pop the turn the chord off there. So once you've been through the sequence, now you can start looking at the whole thing from the first note. So what we do, once you've got that sequence under your fingers, we then do it from the starting on the 2nd string. And then we're going to do it again starting on the 3rd string. But this time it's going to have a slightly different exit. We're going to go to an E, then into the A to finish us off, because that goes 5th to the root. So we've got a perfect resolution in there. So the whole way through, slowly, this one is. Fingering wise, I suggest you start this with fingers 1 and 3. Then when you get down to that 10th fret there, I suggest you go to the 4th finger. And then when we end on the G9, D7, 3rd finger, 1st finger. Nice and straightforward. Okay, so that's a nice little sequenced lick for you. Let me play that in context at 85 BPM so you can hear what you're going to have to do when you play along with me in the next video. So get it under your fingers and over 85 BPM to the chord, it comes out like this. 3, 4. Time. Okay. Nice and straightforward, sort of cascading, descending E pentatonic idea for shape 2. Okay, let's now have a look at the 2nd idea. Just give me a sec because my Guitar Pro has frozen like it did last time. Don't know why it keeps doing this. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so the second lick that we're going to do, this one here. This is a Robin Ford-esque phrasing idea. Again, I'm going to play that in context over the chord so you can hear it to start off with. One more time. Okay. So, this is all minor pentatonic, nothing stepping outside the pentatonic at all here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to slide in with the second finger, 9th fret on the B string. And then we're going to do the first finger as a barré, going across the 10th fret and then on the B and the high E. Bring your third finger in to play your root. Now, when we come down the exit, I'm still using fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. Like. It'd be worth you playing along with me with that. If we go 1, 2. Okay, that's a nice little bit to get under your fingers. Now, that's the next bit that you can see in the first bar. It's quite a fast little burst, but don't forget we've been doing in our technique work for this week. So the fact that it's not a constant loop should make it easy enough to do on that first pass. And then we're going to do as our exit. So okay, that's what that should sound like in its entirety. Fingering, I'm starting second, first, third, first, second, third, first. Then I'm doing first and third again here. Fourth, first, then second, first, third. Now don't forget, for creating all of your own licks and all of that we've discussed, there's all sorts of little tidbits. All of that stuff I'm doing there is just like those last 3 notes. So the first 3 notes, and then the last 3 notes. They make their own entire sort of idea anyway. So we've played that one along to the track, so you've heard that one in context. Let's just move directly to the last one. So this is our sort of bending idea. Let's just move this about a little bit so we can see all the notation as well, because that's very important for your rhythms. So we've got, so we're bending at the 10th fret on this one. And then we've got a bit of a sequential exit. So it's a kind of a bluesy idea. And then sort of like a 16th note E. This is a bit kind of Guthrie Govan-esque. Obviously we're doing this at super slow speed for someone like Guthrie Govan, but this is kind of akin to his sort of blues rock phrasing. Let's have a listen to this one in context, and I'll break it down. Okay, so let's start breaking this one down for you guys. So first things first, we are going to bend 10th fret on the high E string up a tone. Then you're going to add your vibrato. Now vibrato to taste, that could be bluesy, classic rocky, whatever it is that you do. It could be wide like I do from modern rock. Then when we do you could take the thumb off the back of the neck. So if I was to go around here and show you, where would it be? Like if I go like that. In fact, let's do this. If I go like there, can you see that there? I think you can. So I've taken my thumb off the back of the neck and I'm just going up from the wrist. There's that kind of thing. Okay, so let's go back to this. All good. So we've got the opening lick. You don't have to take the thumb off the back of the neck, guys, but it does sound quite sweet if you can get it down. Now, the next thing that's kind of interesting is that we're basically playing a sequence that's going to go going down the pentatonic scale in fourths. And then we'll end it with. Now, why this is particularly interesting, a lot of players like Guthrie, for example, would not, they do play these kind of sequences, but they don't want to play them like 1, 2, 3, 4, because that sounds predictable and, you know, like a sequence. But what we're doing is we're going 1, 2, 3. So we're coming in on the and of 4 in the first bar to throw the sequence off, so you've got rhythmic interest. Now, fingering wise, I recommend that you go third, first, third, first, first, third, first, second, third, first. That's going to take you up to that 7th fret on your D string. So it's basically all third finger and first finger. Then second finger here, third, first, and then finally again, second, first, third. So we're using fingers 1, 2, and 3 throughout all of that. So this is from, basically from here up to the end. Why is that not showing you the highlighted thing? It's done that thing again where it keeps freezing. So let's just click into here, and it should now show you the highlighted part. Okay, so we're playing that as a sequence. There you go. So let's play that together a few times, nice and slow. So we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're coming on the and of 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when you play the whole thing in its entirety, you've got at certain points as I'm doing that, because I haven't got the chord there and all that stuff, I'm pushing and pulling the rhythm a bit, whatever. But once we've got the chord behind us in the next video, I won't be able to do that, so it'll be a straight play along. So, get the licks under your fingers, and I'll see you in the play along video where we're just going to run each one a few times round. See you there.